Alright guys, so tonight we're going to be doing Star Trek Invasion, so yeah, it's kind of a similar idea of Star Trek Shared Universe where you pilot a starfighter, but some people argue Shared Universe ripped off this game, and this game is kind of based on Colony Wars as far as the gameplay goes. Um, so yeah, this is gonna be a really interesting game to play for sure. Um, alright.
Probe H0169 active in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Probe systems deployed.
Ship's log. Starfleet science vessel, USS Lovell. Captain Zidane Blackwood recording. We received disturbing sensor recordings from a Class 5 probe we sent to the nearby Titan system. I'm relaying to Starfleet the visual data gathered by the probe before it was destroyed.
Captain's log, stardate 54111.79. A force of Borg warships are currently passing through Klingon space, on course for Sector 001, Earth. The Federation is assembling a flotilla of warships, but we need to delay the Borg while we marshal our forces. Lieutenant Commander Worf will brief the elite of the Starfleet's pilots aboard the USS Typhon, a mobile outpost and carrier starship.
Pilots, as of this stardate, you are assigned to the Valkyrie Squadron aboard the USS Typhon. Capable of launching 26 Valkyrie-class ships, the Typhon has a full array of pulse phaser turrets and quantum torpedo tubes, as well as complete medical and scientific facilities. Together, the Valkyries and the Typhon are the most effective fighting force in this sector. I expect you to improve that capability. Training will begin immediately.
No pressure. Eh. Yep, I would like to say this. Save.
Please select a mission. Mission selected.
Welcome to the Valkyrie Training Program. I am Lieutenant Commander Worf, and I will be your tactical officer for the duration of this operation. I will assess your performance throughout your tour of duty and instruct you on the use of weapon systems and helm control. Training missions will be flown under a time limit, and I will observe and grade your performance based on your combat skills, reaction time, and accuracy. Your ships have been fitted with a standard weapons configuration. Begin now.
Training rings. Oh, that's totally not. Did you guys take inspiration from Star Fox 64, I wonder? they'll be ashamed to admit. Oh, there's Enterprise E in all her glory.
Redirecting energy reserves. Timer activated.
God dang it.
Proceed to next area. Timer activated.
Press and hold to activate the tractor beam.
Oh, oops.
Once the tractor beam has locked on to an object, it will change color. Once captured, release the button and the held object will trail your vessel. To drop a held object, tap the tractor button once.
So where is... Oh, God, no, I didn't want to do that.
Ten seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Proceed to next area. Timer activated.
Ensigns, I fear Starfleet may have had its first casualty in this conflict. The USS Sentinel, under the command of Captain Marcus Brennan, has failed to report in after a series of tests on a new interspatial warp drive. The Borg may be closer than we care to think. Be on your guard.
Dang it, where?
Proceed to next area.
Okay.
Timer activated.
Just two more.
Proceed to next area. Timer activated. Fine. Hey, watch you're going, jackass.
clearly have an aptitude for piloting, Ensign. Excellent flying.
I like to think so.
Mission complete.
Okay, what's next?
Ensign, your performance is adequate. Proceed to the next training mission.
Yes.
Please select a mission. Mission selected.
After your performance in the flight and fire exercises, I have decided to test your skill against a series of holographic enemy ships. I expect you to fight with courage, honor, and cunning.
I'll give it the old Federation try. Eh. Oh, damn it.
Follow the training program relayed via your onboard computer.
Perform moves to progress through training.
Press and hold the target button to gain motion lock.
Redirecting energy reserves. Motion lock active. Timer activated.
Holographic vessels are now armed. Good performance, Ensign.
Shield strength decreasing.
No reinforcements are available. You clearly have an aptitude for piloting, Ensign. Excellent flying.
Shields are low. Perform moves to progress through training areas.
Double tap increase speed. The skills you learned during your previous mission will now be put to the test.
are offline. Incoming torpedo.
Red Squad, I hope your training is proceeding well. Starfleet is gathering a task force in Sector 30, but until the Armada has been assembled, you are our only line of defense. Good luck. I have the utmost confidence in every one of you.
Double tap a roll button to strafe, left, or right.
Your technological and biological distinctiveness will be added to our own. You will adapt to service the collective. Your technological and biological distinctiveness will be added to our own. You will adapt to service the collective.
Hull damage. Critical.
Your technological
God damn
and
it.
biological distinctiveness will be added to our own. You will adapt to service the collective.
To deactivate tractor effect, target beam source.
Resistance is futile. futile.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. Overconfident. Okay. I think I'll just spit me back out the Borg cube part. Whoops. Here we go.
Double tap a roll button to strafe, left, or right.
Redirecting energy reserves. Shield strength.
I crashed
increasing.
into it. Damn it. Maybe I should combine that with backing up and forwarding and strafing. I think that's kind of the point, so you don't get hit as much.
Double tap a roll button to strafe, left, or right.
Redirecting energy reserves. To deactivate tractor effect, target beam source.
Captain, they've adapted.
Incoming torpedo.
Got it.
Training interrupted. Romulan vessels have been detected in your area. This
Uh-oh.
is not a drill. Engage all enemy ships.
Uh-oh. It's for real.
Area secure. Mission complete.
61%. That's not bad.
You have done well. I will expect you to perform even better in a real engagement.
That was a real engagement. What are you talking about, Worf? I nearly got killed by a bunch of frickin' Romulans. Gosh damn it, Worf. I love you, but gosh, get it right. Okay, I just want to make sure it's saved.
Please select a mission. Mission selected.
A Romulan combat group has launched a number of unprovoked attacks on Federation shipping in the Xeria system, near the neutral zone. A patrol force of 10 Valkyries will be dispatched to investigate. Each of you will fly in a 2-ship formation and report any contact with Romulan vessels immediately.
Alright.
Redirecting energy reserves. Target lost.
Ow!
Shield strength decreasing.
God damn it.
Shields are low.
Ah, you Romulan idiots.
Shields are failing.
My shields are at 50% strength.
Shields are offline.
God damn it. These shields are horrible. I guess it's a starfighter, but gee whiz. Ow, ow, ow.
Hull damage critical.
I Hey, pick on someone your own size. You guys help me out here. There's no way for me to initiate repairs with my fighter. Seriously.
Do not force us to fight, Romulan. Stand down and explain your actions.
Starfleet, you have violated the Treaty of Algeron with your deceitful attacks on our ships. You will pay in kind with your lives.
Oh.
Romulan vessel has terminated communication.
We have company, Cooper.
Probably my favorite truck. Yeah.
Incoming torpedo.
Oh my gosh. It's like, how am I supposed to get this guy without him killing me? Oh no!
Mission terminated.
Yeah, sure. My problem is I gotta go through those Romulan starfighters again.
Redirecting energy reserves.
Ow.
My shields are at 50% strength.
Yeah, I'll say. I don't know, I just feel this game just tries to be the PlayStation Star Fox. I'm just like, you got nothing on it. Yeah, it's a pretty unusual Star Trek game. I don't know, the capital ship part kind of confuses me. Like, how am I supposed to damage a big ship without being killed so easily? That's the part that doesn't make any sense. I'm supposed to just strafe around it or what? Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. For me, it's just attack evade until I finally kill them. But something's telling me there has to be a better way to do this, though. Yeah. It's not very lore accurate in that respect, that's for sure. Shit. But yeah, this game is no Star Fox 64, that much I'll say. I think this is kind of a...
Shield strength decreasing.
Ow! Ah, you just load and they just get on your back and start shooting you to pieces. Yeah. Maybe getting the Romulan ship's blind spot when he comes. He's history. He's history. Will become history.
Do not force us to fight, Romulan. Stand down and explain your actions.
Starfleet, you have violated the treaty of Algernon with your deceitful attacks on our ships. You will pay in kind with your lives.
Romulan vessel has terminated communication.
We have company, Cooper.
Incoming torpedo.
Or those are sensors pinpointing where the laser beams are going to shoot at. Yeah. I grew up on the N64, not the PlayStation. This would be awesome if this was an N64 title, though, I'm sure. If it was also on the N64.
While my shield strength is lost, it's vital we neutralize the opposition.
Oh, I have an idea. I can just strafe it. That might be the key. Oh! Ja. No, it's still kind of attack evade, attack evade. God, I barely dent their shields. Oh, don't you dare cloak on me. Ugh, you honorless dog. Yeah, our emulator, but I don't do emulator though. Just so you know, I'm playing this on a real PlayStation. No emulator. I like doing the real deal. Yeah.
Energy reserves depleted.
My energy reserves? What are you talking about? Ugh. And enough of this jerk face. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put a bunch of torpedoes in his ass.
Cease your attacks! We were merely defending ourselves. One of your starships, the Sentinel, opened fire on our scouts during an exercise in the neutral zone. They refused to answer any hails, almost destroying our entire fleet. Your ship has gone rogue, Starfleet. If you fail to bring them to justice, this will be the cause of an interstellar incident.
They've got Maquis or something? Or they got an insurrection or
Mission
what?
complete.
I think the Enterprise E was originally gonna be named that, or was what was the other name the Enterprise E was gonna be named? I think in the Star Trek Expanded Universe book, yeah. Their get out of jail card. I swear the Enterprise E was gonna be named something else. The Sentinel. Some say it would be the Sentinel. Some say it would be the. I forget. It starts with an H. Actually, I think the autobiography of Jean-Luc Picard says. Sentinel. Yeah, here it would have been the Sentinel. Alright. Okay. Yes, there you go. I could.
Good work. According to our communications with the Romulans, Captain Brennan and the crew of the Sentinel attacked them without reason. We must locate the Sentinel as soon as possible and determine the motive for this unwarranted assault. Set course for their last known location, Ricard Ra in the Titan system.
All right. But yes, he uses Honorius, or how you pronounce that. Yeah, that's another name in the expanded universe lore. The Enterprise E was going to be named before the Enterprise D was destroyed. Yes. All right, just double check. Yeah. I think because they're trying to go for, in World War II, when a ship was destroyed, a carrier was destroyed, like a ship that was being built that was intended to replace, they would take the name of the ship that was destroyed. So I think that's kind of where they got the idea from.
Please select a mission. Mission selected.
Ensigns. A Cardassian military freighter has stolen weapons and supplies from Outpost Sierra 6. The vessel is now on course for a transwarp conduit in the Able system. Starfleet Command suspects that this may be the staging area for a fleet of renegade Obsidian Order ships. We must intercept and halt the freighter before it reaches the conduit. Once through, sensors will be unable to track it. Valkyries 1, 2, and 3. Launch immediately.
Cardassians, haven't seen them in a while. Still sour after the end of the Dominion War, I guess. But yeah, the Enterprise E is my favorite Enterprise. I think it probably has it's one of the Enterprises that shows up the least in all of Star Trek media, I think. Maybe the Enterprise C, maybe the Enterprise B, the Excelsior one.
Federation vessels, any attempt to divert us from our heading will be met with force. This will be your only warning.
The voice acting's decent. Kind of like how they have the digital, communication of the characters. I really dig this music track, though.
Redirecting energy reserves.
Yeah, though they left it kind of ambiguous what happened. For me, the Star Trek Online post Nemesis books before Picard came out, that will always be the true continuation. But honestly, I think the Enterprise E was destroyed by the Remans before Picard show started, or the time of the Picard show. So on the Picard timeline, I think Worf. I don't think Worf was in command when the Enterprise E was destroyed. And I heard something that Patrick Stewart had the choice of if he wanted to do the D or the E for season 3, and he chose the D. I don't know how true that is, but I kind of get the reason why they had the D over the E, because the D on screen wise was the one that the Next Generation cast were mostly on. As much as I love the E was kind of a side note in comparison. So it was kind of always in the shadow of the D. But yeah, so what happened to the E? It's been left pretty ambiguous. All we know is it's not usable. Yeah. Because like I said, the D was kind of when people say the Next Generation, they think the Enterprise D. The E was kind of in the background, or in the shadow of the D, or the E was in the shadow of the D. So, but I think the Enterprise E was a worthy successor to the D. It's just like, I seriously don't think it was a bunch of legal BS. I'm really not buying that. But But yeah, but if I were to write a novel about what happened to the E in the Picard timeline or continuity, yeah. I mean, like I said, the D has significantly more screen time compared to the E. I think the D has the most screen time of any of the Enterprises. Um, it was in all 7 seasons of TNG. It was in the premiere episode of DS9. Wasn't in Voyager. I'm sure it was mentioned, but yeah, it had the most screen time of all the Enterprises. In ship and exterior shots. So, but no, like I said, the Enterprise E is my favorite Enterprise. I think it's one of the most underrated of the ships to bear the name. So, but yeah, if I were to write what happened to the Enterprise E, I would just say, yeah, the Remans destroyed it to avenge Shinzon. I'm just gonna say it now. Yeah, here's my thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to playing in a minute. Just yeah, for me, Star Trek kind of all ended when Enterprise went off the air. I think the expanded universe novels and comics and games are the real continuation in my eyes. The Star Trek Enterprise Romulan War books are pretty good. Or anything expanded universe is good, but yeah, the only post Enterprise thing I'm really willing to tolerate is season 3 of Picard. Seasons 1 and 2, if you value your mental sanity and health, don't watch those two. I have literally not seen. I haven't seen seasons 1 and 2 of Picard since they first aired. I mean, I literally thought they were that freaking unwatchable garbage. But season 3, while having its problems, but at least I'm willing to tolerate it, even though it obviously references seasons 1, mainly season 1 Picard, and I think a little bit of 2, but season 1. But oh yeah, Nemesis is a very underrated movie. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. It's kind of Nemesis is kind of they kind of took the revenge story of Wrath of Khan and then the political intrigue of Star Trek 6, Undiscovered Country, and mixed them into. And some of the high acting actors at First Contact, they're like, well, hey, people like Wrath of Khan, people like Undiscovered Country, people like First Contact. Let's mix them together, and that's basically Nemesis. Well, like I said, I don't think it's a terrible movie at all. I don't know if it was a good finale for the. I don't think it was a great finale for the TNG cast, but as a film in its own right, I don't think it was that terrible. I think it might be my second favorite TNG movie, maybe. Yeah, season 1 and 2. I probably will never watch them again. I do have season 3 of Picard on Blu-ray. That's the only season worth watching. Yeah, Picard and Beverly having a son in the expanded universe. They actually get married and have a son. Oh, what exactly? It was Darker Take or what? Okay, dispatches Cardi is here. I try not to rely too much on the motion lock. Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like they kind of wanted to recapture the action of First Contact a little bit when the Remans were boarding the Enterprise E. So I also don't think Insurrection was that terrible either. It might be the weakest of the 3 TNG films with the Enterprise E in it, but it's the only time the Enterprise E is not infected with Borg technology or being overrun by enemy soldiers, What else? But, not everything has to be this action-oriented adventure. I mean, it's nice to have a variety of stories, Yeah, I don't hate anything uh, pre Star Trek 2009. It's just after Enterprise, I'm just like, yeah, no. None of it. No shows, no films past Enterprise are canon to me. So. Yeah, it was just like an extended television episode, and it kind of copycat the plot of another episode in the show. I think it was about that American Indian, Native American episode, and the Cardassians take control of the planet, and they're just willing to deal with it and not have to move to another planet, I guess. I think they copied it off that, plot-wise. But in that episode, Picard just like, okay, fine, we'll just, if you guys want to be citizens or subjects of the Cardassian Empire, well, fine. But in Insurrections, like, Picard's like, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. So it's just like, yeah, the TNG movies made Picard into an action hero, for better or worse, instead of the diplomatic, seeking a peaceful resolution first type of character. But that's kind of what you get when you put Trek into the movies. You gotta have some high stakes. It can't just be them exploring, have this one movie with them exploring a frickin' planet and all that. They have to have higher stakes and have it be about this deeper theme rooted in just, and under a threat or something. But yeah. Though, like I said, in the expanded universe, post Nemesis, Picard and Beverly Crusher get married and they have a son. I think in one depiction of the wedding, I think Q weds them. Sorry, I forget what the term for that. But no, seriously, the expanded universe stuff is far better than anything J.J. Abrams, Alex Kurtzman could ever put out. The next Star Trek game I plan to play is Star Trek Armada 2. I played Armada 1, but Armada 2 I haven't really played that much. Though I think it's a big step up from the first game, which doesn't have a skirmish mode. Oh yeah, I know there's a lot of mods for Armada 2. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Star Trek's expanded universe has kind of, in a way, all the new books are trying to focus on, Picard and Discovery, which, like I said, I'm not, I don't consider those canon. So that doesn't mean I don't read to see what happens. Like Star Trek Picard, The Last Best Hope, the series prequel novel. And Worf becomes the captain of the Enterprise E. See, that's one of the very few things I actually liked about Picard was making Worf the captain of the Enterprise E and succeeding Picard when he got promoted to admiral. But outside, after what happened on DS9, it's kind of great that Worf got a second shot of actually being a full-blown captain and actually getting the rank. So, but yeah, I think that's only. I'm pretty sure everything I like about Picard is in season 3, and that's it. And even I'll admit season 3 still had its problems, but like I said, I'm willing to tolerate it. Plus, we get to see Enterprise F, although it's not technically the same as the Star Trek Online one. Oh yeah, Speaking of which, I was actually reading it. Where the hell did I put it? Because this book is a mess. Last Full Measure. Yeah, I really wish Enterprise got into season 5. We got to see the Romulan War, or as I like to call it, the Clone Wars of Star Trek. You know, the Romulan Wars is Star Trek, but Clone Wars is the Star Wars. So, no, where is it? Oh, here it is. Yep. Good That Men Do. Yep, got that. Kobayashi Maru. I'm in the middle of reading Kobayashi Maru. I read it before, but it's been a while. Enterprise. Beneath the Raptor's Wing. Yeah, and T'Pol's wearing a Starfleet uniform. Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 Ramen War books. I got the second one, but it's in my big makeshift bookcase here somewhere. Where the hell is it? I think I found it. Yeah. Look, Enterprise was good enough to do a 5th season. The ratings were good enough. The problem is the president of CBS at the time. Yeah, he hated Star Trek, and he's like, I don't care. We're canceling the show. So they're in the middle of filming In a Mirror Darkly. They're like, okay, the show's canceled. It's a done deal. Yeah. And what's so insulting is Discovery got a 5th season. Enterprise deserved that 5th season, not fucking Discovery. Come on. Oh yeah, they're great. This is the second and last Romulan War book to brave the war. There's also Rise of the Federation after the war. There's kind of a little Star Trek Enterprise series where, yeah, it's kind of a mess right now. Frick, where's it? Rise of the Federation. Yep. I got a few books. Let's see what else Choice of Futures. Oh, I hope that didn't fall down or something. I have it somewhere. Maybe it's Where the hell are you? Maybe I gotta scooch these. Nah. Oh, I think I found it. Choice of Futures. Yep. I have not read this book, but it's been on my shelf for, I don't know, 5-6 years. But yeah, I think that's my book collection. I gotta get the Enterprise novels that take place during the show's run, the timeline of its run. But yeah, happy this turned more into just me playing this game. At least it's not Star Trek Shattered Universe. Have you played that one? That game is a nightmare. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's about the formation of the Federation and all that. He actually becomes the president of the Federation. Not the first one, but I think like the 3rd or 4th president. He's the ambassador to Andoria at one point. He was the chief admiral of Starfleet, I believe. He was actually present. I don't know if he was on it, but I know he was present at the launch of the Enterprise 1701 with Captain Robert April in command. Yeah, it's kind of a ripoff of Star Wars Starfighter or Jedi Starfighter. Just the way that the user interface, the interface is, the heads-up display is. yeah, it's some people think it rips off Rogue Squadron, but nah, it feels more like a rip off of um Star Wars Starfire, but that's just me. But yeah, I think that's Archer's Admiral uniform. That's the uniform he wore in the final episode before he makes his speech. Kind of think of it. Is there is Sam Witwer's like the Star Wars guru? Is there a Sam Witwer of Star Trek? Well, that doesn't claim it. I'll claim it.
Enemy attacks have rendered my shields at 50%.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Plus, I'm not a Star Trek actor, and Sam Witwer is an actor to a certain. Well, he's a voice actor, but just the amount of knowledge he has about Star Wars, where it's the legends or just Star Wars in general, or the Clone Wars continuity and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Maybe unofficially, maybe unofficially I could be that. I don't know. Because, yeah, I know a lot about Star Trek lore. I hate to brag, you know.
You leave us no option but to defend ourselves. The Obsidian Order will rise again from the ashes of Cardassia. Engage all weapons.
Incoming torpedo.
We will not be stopped by your attacks. If you will not let us pass, then you will be destroyed.
Timer activated.
I'm probably going to F this up.
Using
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, man. It escaped.
mission terminated.
Ah, frick. Yeah. I just wish Elite Force 2 had an Enterprise E virtual mode. That'd be so fucking awesome. Someone needs to do a remaster of Elite Force 2. Oh my gosh. The Enterprise E in all her glory. in remastered high definition. Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be heaven. Yes. I like how they made Reg Barkley the chief engineer after Jory LaForge left. I like that touch. If anyone deserved to be the next chief engineer of the Enterprise E, it was him. Or maybe Miles O'Brien. Maybe. Though the problem is he's an NCO, so. In the Mirror Universe timeline, Chief O'Brien is the chief engineer of the Enterprise E. Oh yeah, that was horseshit.
Federation vessels, any attempt to divert us from our heading will be met with force. This will be your only warning.
Wonder if that's motion capture. Nah, it's probably not. I think it was 10 forward or something. What was the name of the project? I forget.
Redirecting energy reserves.
Oh yeah, because I had to remove all reference to Star Trek in it. Yeah. No, you don't. Oh, sorry about that. The auto light, night light came on. Or night off came on. I'll probably do like a few more missions, probably. Go find your own target, Fox. I wonder if I just need to get underneath his shield and then just take him out that way.
You leave us no option but to defend ourselves. The Obsidian Order will rise again from the ashes of Cardassia. Engage all weapons.
Incoming torpedo.
That did not work.
We will not be stopped by your attacks. If you will not let us pass, then you will be destroyed.
I'm sure.
Timer activated.
Oh, shit.
Shield strength decreasing.
God damn it. That's stupid.
Shields are offline.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, it got away. Damn it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Seems like you gotta shoot those boxes off to stop it. Sorry, I just don't feel like getting killed over it.
Federation vessels. Any attempt to divert us from our heading will
Could
be
try
met with
that.
force. This will be your only warning.
Redirecting energy reserves.
Don't do that. Seems like a mishmash of plot. So far, we have a rogue starship captain on the loose, it seems. The USS Sentinel. I feel like it's kind of an arc-based game where some missions focus on this subplot and then another one, and it just kind of meshes together. For me, Starfleet Academy on Windows 95 got me into Star Trek. That was the first Star Trek product I ever consumed. So that game will always have a special place in my heart, though. I think Klingon Academy has a way better story, though. Klingon Academy is literally the best Star Trek prequel story ever told. The gameplay is another matter, though. And the game crashing and all that. Ah, you're not doing mines. Nope.
Enemy attacks have rendered my shields at 50%.
I heard it's still usable on Windows 11. It'll work. Yeah, Klingon Academy is, story-wise, it's an absolute masterpiece. Though, I will admit, the game has a lot of glitches and bugs and stuff. But story-wise, no. It's a damn near perfect masterpiece. It's literally the best Star Trek prequel setup story since Space Seed. And I think it's even better than Space Seed. But that's just me. Yeah, that was a big problem towards the end. The final mission was a nightmare. It just kept crashing. I think there's a situation in the final mission where you can face off against your old classmate who defected. If you don't kill him in several missions before where he defects. But yeah, I do think it leads into Star Trek 6 damn near perfectly. So, like, almost flawlessly. gosh, you guys aren't even trying. Yeah, it's like the stars, the moon and stars needs, or the planets and stars have to align perfectly. Yes, that was a nightmare. But gosh, the payoff was great. The final scene, without really spoiling anything, you've probably seen it. Pure gold. Yeah.
You leave us no option but to defend ourselves. The Obsidian Order will rise again from the ashes of Cardassia. Engage all weapons.
Incoming torpedo. Shield strength decreasing.
We will not be stopped by your attacks. If you will not let us pass, then you will be destroyed.
Timer activated.
Yeah. Fullest view is awesome. Oh. Now confusing the strafe with the accelerate and decelerate.
Shields are low.
Damn the shields! That we need to destroy?
5.
Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time.
Federation vessels, any attempt to divert us from our heading will be met with force. This will be your only warning.
Redirecting energy reserves.
Yeah, you might be right. That might be what it is. You gotta shoot like one part, then this one part facing this way and all that. I see what you're saying. So confusing.
vessels.
Cooper, my shields are at 50%. We need to neutralize the enemy as soon as possible.
You leave us no option but to defend ourselves. The Obsidian Order will rise again from the ashes of Cardassia. Engage all weapons.
Incoming torpedo.
We will not be stopped by your attacks. If you will not let us pass, then you will be destroyed.
Timer activated.
Die! Got me!
Critical. Mission terminated.
I don't get this at all. Okay, I'm probably gonna go for like another 10 or 20 minutes here. Third time's the charm, perhaps?
Federation vessels, any attempt to divert us from our heading will be met with force. This will be your only warning.
Yeah, I think it's a fairly short mission, but it's like, oh my gosh.
Redirecting energy reserves.
Water this.
You leave us no option but to defend ourselves. The Obsidian Order will rise again from the ashes of Cardassia. Engage all weapons.
Shield strength decreasing.
We will not be stopped by your attacks. If you will not let us pass, then you will be destroyed.
Incoming torpedo. Timer activated. Shields are low.
Yeah, this is driving me nuts. God!
Shields are failing.
Yeah, it's not worth dying over it. I'm sorry, 1 minute is not enough time. Sorry.
5, 4,
Worf, come on, man.
1.
I hate this mission. I officially hate it now. Ugh. So yeah, it seems like you gotta shoot him in a certain order. May blast the shields and use your photons for the...
Federation vessels, any attempt to divert us from our heading will be met with force. This will be your only warning.
Redirecting energy reserve.
Hey, Tristan. Pretty good. Just playing this weird Star Trek game on the PlayStation. Long time no see. Sound by, man. Though feel free to keep watching. Yeah, it's like Starfighters are a Star Wars thing or a Battlestar Galactica thing, not a Star Trek thing. Like, what's going on here? But no, this is on actual console, Tristan. No, this isn't emulated. This is real. Alright, let's get that Cardassian ship. Let's take him out. Oh, there we go.
You leave us no option but to defend ourselves. The Obsidian Order will rise again from the ashes of Cardassia.
Don't wanna...
Engage all weapons.
No.
We will not be stopped by your attacks. If you will not let us pass, then you will be destroyed.
Yeah.
Incoming torpedo. Shield strength decreasing.
God damn it.
Timer activated.
There's one. Maybe I should take my own advice, use those torpedoes. Which one? Bitch.
Shields are offline.
Do I seriously need to destroy all these boxes before the time runs out?
5, 4,
God.
3, 2.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, this mission sucks. Like, it seems like I gotta destroy all those boxes, but it's like... Okay, maybe I need to use my photons for that. Because I think the phasers just can't destroy it quickly enough. Maybe use my phasers to determine which box to destroy, and then lay a photon torpedo on it.
Federation vessels, any attempt to divert us from our heading will be met with force. This will be your only warning.
I'm gonna have to go to sleep soon now.
Redirecting energy reserves. Shield strength decreasing.
Oh my gosh. All because people can't watch where the frick they're going. Okay, let's do photons. Okay.
Shields are low.
Ah, screw you cardy bastard. Ow! Ugh. Shot in my back. Jeez. That's a scumbag thing to do. Okay, let's get this going. Oh, your Easter time, got it. I just wish my shields were charged. Yeah, I'm Pacific time, in case you're wondering. Oh, got it. Oh, got it. Yeah, I work on IT, in case you're wondering. Not gonna say what company or anything, but just I work in IT.
You leave us no option but to defend ourselves. The Obsidian Order will rise again from the...
Okay, I don't want to do a barrel roll or a live-in roll.
Shields are failing. Incoming torpedo.
We will not be stopped by your attacks. If you will not let us pass, then you will be destroyed.
Okay, you Cardassian bastard. Fine. You my guest.
Timer activated.
Which one is it? Oh. Also, I'm not that familiar with the game.
Shields are offline.
Yep. If I be lying, I'm starting.
Critical.
Well, I'm going down. Take you wet bait. Well, it's like I wasn't trying to do a barrel roll. I was just trying to do a strafe, so it wouldn't hit. The guy wouldn't hit me.
Federation vessels. Any attempt to divert us from our heading will be...
I think this will be the last mission I'll
This will be our
attempt.
only warning.
Because, yeah, I actually need to do a little drive tomorrow, so. You want to be well rested when you drive, so, you know.
Redirecting energy reserves.
No option but to defend ourselves. The Obsidian Order will rise again from the ashes of Cardassia. Engage all weapons.
Incoming torpedo.
We will not be stopped by your attacks. If you will not let us pass, then you will be destroyed.
Timing activated.
There's like one.
Shield strength decreasing.
God, son of a bitch. Take a hint, Cardassians. Your empire's finished. Oh my gosh, that was a trash fire. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was something else.
The freighter crew has been confined to the brig, and your performance has been noted by Starfleet Command. Well done.
I didn't just get her alone, I had some help from my friends, Worf. Alright. Okay, I'll save this. Yes. Oh no, Tristan, I got it. I beat it by the skin of my teeth. I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, the mission's pretty confusing. So let me continue. Yeah, I'll probably do one
Please
more.
select a mission.
Just I've been at this for a couple hours, and like I said, I want to need to get some sleep. Rifle Masters.
Mission selected.
Red Squad, we are about to rendezvous with a convoy of Bajoran transport ships en route to the planet Hino. They are part of an effort to terraform Hino for colonization, and it is our assignment to escort them through this area. Assume convoy formation to cover their transit.
Enemy vessels approaching.
Red Squad, we are under attack from a force of unidentified craft. Protect the convoy at all costs.
Redirecting energy reserves.
Oh!
Do not fire on allied or neutral vessels.
Oh my gosh, it's called it was an accident.
Enemy vessels approaching.
SFFs? Yeah. SFC? What's that? Oh!
Commander Worf, we've managed to retrieve one of the alien ships. I'm tractoring it on board so we can conduct a detailed examination.
There you are. Yeah, Starfleet Command, I heard of that game. I haven't played it, but I've seen videos of it. Oh!
Enemy vessels approaching.
Come out of warp.
Shield strength decreasing.
I don't say. I wonder what these fires are. God damn. It's getting hard to see.
Area secure.
Well, looks like the ships are not in great shape.
Fight or lose the
Okay, it was
vessel.
an accident. Doesn't help I get in my... Both the ship and the starfighter are in the line of fire, so it doesn't really help. So targeting is just kind of garbo.
Shields are low.
Thanks for the tip.
We are victorious. The Federation...
Meh, I don't want to listen to that. Okay, yeah, I'll just tackle that next time. At least we got past the Cardassian. So... Oh shoot.
Please select a mission.
Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, I'll just have to redo it in my own time. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna call it for now. Alright, so... Alright guys, that's what I'm gonna call it for now. So, tomorrow I'll do Empire at War. No, I think Sunday I'll do them. Okay, yeah, Sunday I'll do Empire at War. Saturday I'll do, tomorrow I'll do Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. So that's kind of where I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do. So, anyways guys, well, Tristan and, Moser, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate your time, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Yep, and live long and prosper.